Happy Saturday, my good old friends of YouTube. It's your boy Stas here. Welcome back to yet again another video. And cheers, by the way, guys, as we're almost at 50,000 subscribers. I think we just hit 49,000. I appreciate you guys for that as always. So in this video, we're going to break down 5 oversold stocks I'm watching right now as we're heading into the new week. Even though it's it's Saturday. I figured, hey, let's still break down these 5 stocks. So hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. And guys, get your 30 free stocks for a moo. Open up your account using that link down below. Deposit at least $100. You get 5 free stocks. Deposit at least $2,000. You get 25 more stocks. And overall, for now, your uninvested cash will earn up to 8.1% APY. So guys, what the heck are you waiting for? Use that link right down below or simply go to stasurfs.com/moo. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive into it. So let's not waste any time, guys. I want to get right into these stocks here. We're not going to break down the indexes too much, but realize yesterday, Friday, we did have a little bit of a red day, which I'm all cool with considering the entire stock market has been ripping recently. I mean, you guys can see here on the 5-day, 5-minute. Actually, forget that. Pull up the 10-day, 30-minute on SPY. It hasn't had a red day in a while. So we were due. And we had a 0.3% red day on the S&P. Same with the Russell. QQQ went down a little bit more, down about 0.5%, and the Dow went down about 0.3. So keep that in mind. We had a red day on Friday. Not that big of a deal. And this could be setting us up actually for a nice rebound, as we do have a bunch of earnings coming up this week. And if these earnings crush, guys, the stocks do well, boom, stocks, the indexes could rebound quite nicely, which of course we'll cover what stocks I'm watching earnings-wise in tomorrow's video. So guys, make sure to subscribe for that. But in this video, we're going to go over 5 stocks. Actually, one of them is reporting earnings this week, but the other ones I don't think are. So let's get into it. Number 1, we have Apple. This is the one that is reporting earnings this upcoming week, guys, on the 30th, I believe. Let me double check that. Yeah, 30th after the bell, which should be a Wednesday. No, not Wednesday, guys. What am I saying? Thursday. They're always on Thursday. I should know this, right? Apple's always on Thursday. Let me double check, though. Yeah, Thursday, the 30th after the bell, we're getting Apple's earnings. And, guys, look at the stock. It's pretty beaten up heading into earnings. And, honestly, I could be wrong, but I can't see a scenario where Apple gets much more beaten up after earnings. I just can't. You know, it's one of those stocks that it seems like it always goes up, and every dip gets bought up, right? It just seems like it's one of those stocks, and we're down. It doesn't seem like it. It is one of those stocks, right? I mean, look, every dip we've gotten over the last couple of months has been bought up, and now we're down $40 from the all-time high, or about 15%. A pretty good correction here for Apple, guys. It doesn't get into many corrections throughout the years. I mean, sure, we have corrections, a couple per year, whatever, you know, the exact stat is. That's normal, but it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen often with stocks like Apple. So I think if they do well with earnings, if guidance is solid, I mean, they don't even have to report grand slam earnings, in my opinion, as long as they're strong, which we'll talk more about them in tomorrow's video. So again, make sure to subscribe. As long as the earnings are decent, guidance is good, I think we get a rebound in Apple stock, no problem. I think we get a rebound, no problem. And honestly, earnings being Thursday at the end of the week after the bell, we might get a rebound before earnings. I mean, look, guys, we're clearly holding an uptrend, right? We're in this channel. We're very beaten up. This is where bulls have come in over the last couple of months, right? So let's keep an eye on it, man. It's it's going to be a good week for Apple, interesting week, let's say. And if they do well earnings-wise, again, I think we'll get a nice recovery, and this will prove to be a beautiful buy the dip swing trade. That's kind of how I'm looking at it right now. And I'm not in it yet. Full disclosure, I'm not in it yet, but I'm watching it closely for this week. So number 2, DraftKings, DKNG, guys. DKNG looks pretty good. We're back over the moving averages here on the 4-hour chart. We have an inverse head and shoulders that's playing out, and it looks like it has more upside or more left to it, the inverse head and shoulders here. And earnings, I think, are mid-February for DraftKings. Yeah, the 13th. So we still have some time, about 3 weeks until they report earnings. But I'm looking at this like, guys, this looks really good. I mean, inverse head and shoulders, the uptrend's holding. We're already getting a bounce off the bottom of the channel, which we actually called that out like 2 weeks ago, right? And now I think there's more upside. I think we could be playing in this window right here between, let's say, $42 all the way up to about 45, 46, 47. That's where DKNG could be going. It looks good, guys. I'm going to set my alert for this week at, let's put it at $42, maybe 50 cents. It looks like that is a resistance from last week, roughly. If I pull the 5-day up, yeah, it looks like we kind of double topped at about 42, 42.50. So I would like to see that break here on DKNG. So the next one I want to go over is CF, which is one that is beaten up. CF Industry Holdings here, guys. It's down about $10 in the last couple of days. 7.5% of that coming on just Friday alone. So we're down 11% from $98. Now we're at $88. And the uptrend very clearly is still holding, right? We're above the 180 SMA. Technically, we're holding a higher low here. So to keep it very simple, right? I want to see if this pull down, if buyers come in like they have time and time again over the last couple of months. I mean, literally, guys, every pull down we've gotten since July has resulted in buyers coming in, right? Like clockwork at this trend line, may I add. You guys see right here, if I get the circle tool out, zoom in a bit so you guys can see. I mean, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, all these dips got bought up, and this could very much be, or very well be, the 6th dip that gets bought up here at about $88. I'll set my alert at 90. We'll see where it goes from there. Mark is that we're above 90. And if it recovers back over there, guys, we start taking out the high from early October being about 90. I think CF could start to take off, and this could be a nice continuation play, at least in my opinion, right? And before we dive into the 4th and 5th stock for the video, guys, don't forget to join my free email list. Listen to this. Every week I send out my top stocks right to your email, and the beautiful thing is it's free, literally free. You don't have to put in a credit card or do this or do that. All you guys have to do is put your first name and your email address using that link right down below, pinned in the comments as well. And boom, you're in there. It takes like, 10 seconds to do it. And again, for free, I send out my top stocks every week. Get in there, guys. Get in there. So number 4 is PDD, and I still can't pronounce this company. I mean, it's a Chinese stock. You guys know it. I think it's like Pinduo or Pinduo or some crap like that. I don't even know. But yeah, it's beaten up. It's beaten up for sure, man. And a lot of the Chinese stocks aren't. You know, we have other ones like JD breaking out. You know, Alibaba's been doing all right. You know, starting to break out again. Baidu, you got Tencent. Well, I guess Baidu is kind of beaten up. Tencent also slightly beaten up here. But, you know, I think PDD is definitely the most beaten up. And it's starting to reverse, which is why I'm covering it, guys. We're still oversold, but we're also reversing. We're back over the moving averages. We have a golden cross. On Friday, we went up 7%. We're back over $100 a share, which for a little bit, for a couple of weeks, we were under that. In fact, we're over 110 now, so we're not just over 100, we're over 110. And right now, guys, we're testing the highs from, it looks like here, early December, being about 110, 112, which, in my opinion, guys, hey, if we break out of that, PDD could really start to take off. I'm talking really start to take off. And, I mean, 120, 30, 40, that's where this thing could be going. I'm not sure the catalyst that moved it up 7% on Friday. Not really seeing anything here. Actually, wait, it looks like shares of U.S. listed Chinese stocks are trading higher amid China's efforts to get insurers to invest in stocks and support markets. All right, we'll see. I mean, we all know the Chinese stock market has not been doing well. These stocks have not been doing well, but, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. At this point, I'm watching it. PDD, I'll set my alert at 113, and we'll keep an eye on it and see where it goes from that point. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, and if you stuck till the end, I really appreciate you guys. And if you haven't hit the like button yet, if you haven't subscribed yet, if you're one of those 50%, according to my analytics, that watch the content but you don't subscribe, make sure to subscribe. Hit that like button. I appreciate you guys as always. So WDAY Workday is the last stock on the list here, which I think looks pretty good on the dip, right? You guys see here, if I draw this out, we're pretty beaten up. Clearly, buyers are coming in. We're getting some consolidation here at the bottom of the channel like we've gotten time and time again in the recent months, right? You guys see that each time we've gotten to the bottom of the channel. So I'm looking at this like, okay, we had a 1.2% green day on Friday. Clearly, we're consolidating, not only consolidating at the bottom of the channel, but now we're actually getting a pop. We're starting to get some momentum, upwards momentum. And we're approaching 262, which is a big resistance here on the 4-hour time frame. It's right at the 180 moving average. So I think, guys, look, if we break 262, I'll set my alert there right now. Mark is at or above. This could start to take off. This could start going 270, 275, towards 300. Who knows from there, guys? Who knows? But WDA, Y, don't forget the Y. It looks like it's continuing the uptrend. Buyers are coming in. We just have to wait for the break, the confirmation. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to run the likes up. Don't forget to subscribe and get your 30 stocks from Moomoo. Open up your account, deposit at least $100. You get 5 stocks. Deposit at least $2,000. You get 25 more stocks. And overall, for now, your uninvested cash will earn up to 8.1% APY. So guys, what are you waiting for? Check out the link down below or go to StockSurfFest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.